Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the German monster. Welcome to the Nürburgring here in Germany. In this beautiful, beautiful autumn day. Not winter, it's autumn because someone messed it up. It's fine. We are here around the longest circuit in the world. The prestigious Nordschleife. This circuit alone, this short circuit then, and not the long one. However, it's going to be an interesting challenge today. Joining me in this commentary box is me, myself, and Matt. Say hello, Matt.
Yeah, greetings everyone.
Indeed. Greetings
Nice
it
feeling.
is. It is nice to be here. It's a nice warm day in the commentary box here compared to normally. It's normally freezing, but today's really warm. Don't know why, but I mean, it's nice and warm. They could turn the air conditioning down a bit in here. It's a bit stuffy, but I mean, it's nice. It's nice and warm, and well, we're looking at Sig today, then the good old teapot. Well, that's what I'm always going to call that car now, because it looks like it's just teapot on the rear ring. The X car, beautiful car. We've got Vectro Siglen already close together. Solo Solita rejoining Hajaka. It forgets. We've got Matt Gamer. We've got Allo Champs, who just jumps up to fifth place. We've got Hyo Bort. We've got Angel, Faster, Funhead, the Red Man himself, and Lord Gavra here today around this beautiful circuit. Well, this place, of course, redeveloped plenty of times. Of course, 1984 was the more famous circuit layout we all remember. It was this layout here. The base layout was created, and of course, took a lot of alterations. The last major alteration happened in 2001, I believe, when they got rid of the old first corner and replaced it with that new section they've got today. In fact, the old corner is actually still used. Actually, it is the 24-hour layout actually that uses them. The sweeping left-hander, and then the last weekend being the old one as well. Very interesting layout there. So it goes fastest then. A second improvement almost there puts him to, well, pretty much 3 tenths ahead of Vectro M, the Cowper liveried car. And well, ooh, bit of a wibble on there. So what do you think of these cars then? What do you think of this cars, Matt?
Yeah, well, I think they're always struggling with rear traction on these. Random spins are maybe the biggest race deciding factor. I tried these maybe a month or so ago, and I learned all I needed to know to stop me from entering this championship, basically.
Yeah,
very, very tricky car to drive.
They require a very specific thing in the differential to get these cars to drive. And
yeah,
it is the
struggling with traction in the last corner.
It's on the LSD settings. I believe it's the first one you want to change, and only the first one, not the other ones. To change the other one, you have problems. Good evening to Jonah in the chat there, or fellow part of the good old commentary team, and Vectro getting past. That's Thunderhead, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. Is that Thunderhead there who was just passing? No, it wasn't. It was Thunderhead's teammate. Look, talking of Thunderhead, there is Thunderhead, and now Vectro and Thunder had an interesting situation in Spa, didn't they?
Yeah, there was a claim put in for the stewards for that, wasn't there?
Yep, and
which I think was upheld.
It has been upheld now, but it was a very interesting incident. If you don't know what happened, Thunderhead, they had a few incidents in terms of ability to brake the first corner, and kind of became grows on. But then, more crucially to Thunderhead, and we do give him credit where due, did get a monstrous accident down the Camel Straight, of course, afterwards, and of course, surviving that incident with a apparent injury, probably concussing from that crash. Of course, cannot be said for Ripper, who we do wish very well, of course, for his injuries he has sustained during that race. Of course, he did actually hurt himself quite badly, so I do wish to give him our full support and hopeful recovery there. And of course, it might be until next season, of course, but we do wish him the best of luck from here. It forgets his third place. He is 1.9 seconds off the pace. Will he jump up below 1 second? The answer to that is no. It's 1.1 pace. Then Hajaka is in 4th position. There is, of course, practice over. Then we go into quali, and it's going to be nice and sunny all the way through. A few clouds will be scattering in the sky then as we're looking at the Panasonic Hyo come across the line. Does he improve? The answer to that is a grand total of no. 6 seconds off the pace. And Sig is, where is he on the circuit? That's a Schumacher S. That's just coming up the hill. So, very scary place to drop it there. Of course, easy to drop with DRS actually. You can take the corner almost with DRS, but on the exit it's really easy to drop it. Of course, it's one of the few circuits has gravel on the exit of all the corners as well, which is always a nice thing. There's Hijacker coming at the Schumacher S and going through the gravel as well. And of course, circuit. One of the classics then. Fun to head up the Schumacher S as well. Let's see, does he do the corner correctly? Up he goes. About 130 miles an hour. Turn to a 40 on the exit. As I get a thank you from someone there for something. Of course, the code name is very German, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce them. So because probably insult everyone, apart from the Schumi S, which of course we know.
RTL, that's an easy one to pronounce.
The RTL, I'm getting invited from another person, not realising that it clearly says I'm streaming with a big logo on it, probably saying streaming. But people don't tend to realise that, but it's okay. Fun to head through the last corner. Corner famous, of course. There, if you carried on back left though, you can see in the distance is where the Nordschleife is. There's crossing the line. Does he improve? He does go into 5th place. Doesn't improve too much. And that is his practice over. That gamer not on a lap either, we don't believe. Neither is Bortz. He's lost his front ring somewhere around the circuit. Of course, Bortz in the Remco car. He's going to be trying his best. He's been struggling this season with stability in the car. Unfortunately, there is a Fanatec of faster then. Of course, going quite slowly. So, of course, giving the airtime for their sponsors. And there you can see Sig and Vectro miles ahead by over a second on the rest of the field.
It's that same 2-horse race again, isn't it?
It seems to be 2-horse race. And, of course, do feel free to come to the British Nürburgring, by the way. I was going to say, do feel free to come to the British Nürburgring. It's a beautiful track. In Britain, of course. Everywhere is British. By the way, if you didn't know. It's British everywhere. I don't know why. I think it's just because we don't get enough credit for the circuit. So we own everything now. Apart from the British track, which surprisingly isn't actually British on this game. So it's weird. Makes no sense. But, I mean, that'd be worse. Let's see who's going to be coming first out on track then. Looking at Vectra then. In the Kauper livery car. One of, if not one of the most successful teams in GAVRA racing, the Kauper cars. And of course, and there is Fundhead driving the pretty much a Jag.
Best looking car in the series, I think.
Yeah, the Jag, of course, does seem to have things. Sig putting in the chat there to make sure we have a clean start. Indeed, we've got 24 minutes of qualification then here to go. So 25 minutes if you want to round it up then. And there is the beautiful Jag Len. Solo Solita, of course, driving as well, I believe, on circuit. I believe he's the car behind. Is it Solo Solita circuit? I believe it is. Forward there with Thunderhead then. Ah, there's Solo Solita also in the Jag as well. Of course, you hear me wondering Gonorrhea and, of course, Rip It Up here. They have been replaced. I can't remember who's replacing them. We'll find out when you see the line cars. We'll realise.
Yeah, so Hyo's replacing Husa.
Yeah, Hyo replaces Husa then.
Blue and white, yeah.
So Hyo jumping. It forgets.
And
I can't remember who the other one is. The other one is the other one
I'll
here.
tell you.
I don't know. It's the other one here. We'll have to find that out. Well,
Hiker.
Hiker.
Yeah.
There we are. So those two taking over the line cars. Oh, battle. That's Vectro and that's Red then battling. That was there. We could tell Vectro the sole Kauper car today. He normally has his teammate, which was, of course, was a broken arrow. Oh dear, has someone spinning the ball there behind. Now, who was that? Was that Hyo spinning off? I think that was Hyo going round then.
Possibly.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. Oh well, there goes Vector round.
They'll be doing a lot of this, I think.
Yeah, lots of problems there. So
Would have been
Hyo then.
terrible.
Driving the pretty much a Toyota actually. I do find that livery, if you just change it red, you find it is a Toyota livery, the old Panasonic livery. Of course, it is Panasonic as well. Then the blue instead of the red, probably copper right there. Solo Solita on circuit as well in the Jag. Running behind is the Kauper, the now famous for Runs, not very often you don't see actually is Vetro as so dominant. He's only got he's only really got one really other person to battle him, and that is Sig. Of course, he used to have the really big struggles on the old game, of course. Put up against the Ferrari B, who of course race in the other group, who I do believe aren't actually driving Ferraris. They're the Lamborghini B now, but I mean, they like to call themselves Ferrari B. But not driving, and I haven't really seen it. But so Mal, you race in GT3 and Group A. How do you find Ferrari B? That Ferrari and Cass. I know they race in there. They're quite good, I believe, aren't they?
In the Lambos, sorry, the green Ferraris.
The green Lambo Ferraris.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't rate the car actually when I was playing around looking for a car to choose, but you know, Pirelli and Cash, they can make any car work, can't they?
Yeah, they probably make a boat work. Well, they're one of the best,
I can't help. Yeah, well, I can't help but wonder if they picked that car because they wanted a challenge, you know. I do think that sometimes.
Up the hill, Vetro goes, and well, it's a beautiful car, isn't it? The Cowper car, really the only car, apart from the lime cars, has gone to the curb there, and that's going to be the gravel. Oh dear. Well, there's a problem there for him. Gets the car back going, of course. Easy thing to do. Thunderhead actually currently the only man on set on track. He's set on 1:47. I'd say that's not too bad lap time pin, I think. Well, he's 3 seconds of Allo champ, so that said something. In the background I saw Gav coming through the second corner. Behind, I believe it might have been Gav. I don't think he's the only one driving that car. There is Gav indeed. Of course, former teammates include, of course, the good old driver I used to love playing with, and I've literally just forgotten his name. So that's embarrassing. Well, when I figure his name out, I will remember it, but it's eluded my memory today. Well, there's Sig up the hill. Under the thing, just over the axle. Autobahn actually just goes straight underneath there, actually, fun fact. Massive, massive Autobahn. If you don't know what the Autobahn is, it's German and it's very fast and it's a big road. You can go millions of miles an hour on because they don't have any rules on that thing. And you can also drive both ways apparently, so it's really weird.
And they have the lowest accident rate in any road, don't they?
Yeah, they also have the lowest accident rate despite being able to drive both ways down a road, oncoming in a road, and it's fine, but it's weird and they have the lowest accident rating. So driving fast in the wrong way is good in Germany. I suppose because they're all drunk, they never drive. So there you go, Sig crosses the line. He's going to go pole position easily here. Let's watch this. Pole position, there we go, 2.2 seconds. As behind, I think Lan was Bots going 26 seconds off the pace. There's Solo Sleet in the pit lane. There's Faster in the Fanatec coming into the last corner then. Or the last chicane at least. The corner that is easy to catch drivers out. Ahead is Gav, if you're wondering who that laggy person is jumping in front of him. That's Gav. His trademark lag is getting out of the way at the last corner. Does so. Of course, Gav last race got a podium. The first in almost 2 years, by the way. So that's just something for the record book. So it's already this season's turning into a record. And could it be a record that we also see that Vectro has been doing well? Could it be a record that he hasn't won for almost 2 years as well? A championship that he finally does break the silence and become the first championship winner on Project Cards 2 in GAVRA. There's only a few rounds left of this, only another 4 after this. So we're going to the end of the season. It's a short season, of course. Next season,
that's a good lap.
Good lap indeed, yeah. As you're noticing now, I wasn't noticing. 1.8 seconds quicker. And that really does sum up those two drivers, doesn't it? Always on it, and so far. Solo Solito, who was running third in the series, I believe, he's
Of course, they're driving into the unknown a bit, because all their practice would have been in much colder conditions than this.
Yeah.
So they're going to be pretty much learning what they can do as they go here. So that should mix it up a little bit as well. Separate the men from the boys.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Hyo is, of course, one of the people actually is also part of the commentary team, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is, but he doesn't commentate. Yeah, he is a mod, I don't know, is he? I think he is.
He's helping out in the background.
Yeah, he's the he's the person who will be trying the to get the overlay to work on for the academy. So do look out for that. If we do the academy, that it might be a bit interesting. So if it doesn't happen properly, that means everything's gone horribly wrong with the overlay, but hopefully it does. So do look out for that happening in the next few days, or at least Monday. So do feel free to search for that for the first possible attempt of the overlay. We'll find that out when we get there, if we'll get the people looking at it. Higher down into the chicane in the Panasonic. Chucks it over the inside, runs a bit wide on the exit there. Not taking all the curb on the exit either. To the last corner, now on the curb. On the right you go to the Nürburgring, and there on the left is the north side for rejoining. Down to the line, does he go improve? The answer to that is a welling thing indeed, and hello to everyone joining the chat indeed. Thunderhead, third position then. 4 seconds off the pace nonetheless, so never mind of him. Coming through the hairpin, and we'll carry on his merry way. Schumacher-esque. Up he goes. 100 miles an hour, taking a lot slower. And if you're wondering to get a GT Sport, it's now cost 25 quid. So it's already on discount. That's how bad it really is. There is one of the Remco cars following quickly suit behind. There's Allo Champs at least, so it must have been Bort coming right behind them. So Bort must be coming into the last two corners right now. Indeed, that is Bort. Their front head load coming through the last corner. Does he improve? I don't think he's going that much quicker. Comes through the last corner. Chucks it in. Car gets wide, very wide. That's going to be that lap. A few temps down there at least. I don't know. Will he improve? Can he at least get rid in 3 seconds? Sig, meanwhile, has gone 54,000 slower. Land Vector, by the way, whilst we have been noticing these guys driving around. Bort stays at 7th place. Alex Champs comes for the last corner, following behind is Solo Salita. Allo comes to the line. Does he go anywhere better than 4th? The answer to that is no, but he does improve there a little bit then. Stays 4th. Solo Salita jumps to 10th. Well, he stays 10th without a lap again, so don't know if there's a few glitches there.
That might be glitched, yeah.
Well, hopefully not 4 people glitch, because well, that's going to be carnage off the line then. Vectro currently P1, 54 thousandths of a second then from Sig, and then they're literally 4 seconds quicker than everyone else, which is interesting to say the least, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 2-horse race, but it hasn't worked out that way exclusively in the races though.
Yeah, especially when Thunderhead's in
first corner. Yeah.
Well, Thunderhead's going to be third. If he gets third, which for God almighty, hopefully it's going to be interesting.
Red's just improved.
Yeah, the chat we got, I believe that might be, they can't quali, so that's why, Hijacker and, If He Gets on circuit. So I believe that is Rip Up, saying that, or someone, I don't know if that's Rip Up, I'm saying, I'm just seeing the sideline, whilst our sister team sits in, Orange Evo, that's currently racing today. It's Orange Evo. It's not Lime Evo. They've been replaced by Orange Evo. They're still coloured lime. They've gone a bit mouldy, the oranges. So there we go. Got mouldy oranges driving today then. The Orange Evos instead of the Lime Evos. Of course, replacing Rip Up and Gonorrhea for this event today. And of course, they should be returning eventually whenever they do. Of course, all day. Keeps it though. Good keeping it that there then. Doesn't spin too much. Map Gamer down the hill. They're following is one of the McLaren liveries. That's the Fanatec as well. Then following quickly behind. And there is faster. And there's Map Gamer. So Toyota versus McLaren. I do like the McLaren livery. It doesn't remind you of the old 90s McLaren, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do with the liveries, isn't it?
Yeah, Fanatec
Make it
livery.
a little bit more. Yeah.
Of course, Map Gamer driving pretty much a Toyota, and it literally is a Toyota to be honest, because it's the Panasonic, but it's in blue. It's still good. There's Angel. No changes to be honest around the field as Map Gamer takes a bit of a grass route there then, so he's spun out the corner. The other Matt, which if you're in the GT3 group and watching it, it's really hard to see who's who because there's 2 Matts. and it's bonkers, but nonetheless, it's still going to be an interesting race. That I think I think that might be Bortz has lost his front nose there up the road. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Is that Bortz? Yeah, he's lost his front nose somewhere. So, on the early part of the track, and huge impact. That's going to go straight to another car. Oh, that's a huge one there. Now,
that's what happens when you take too much curb.
Yeah, that's the curb for you there, and boy oh boy is he lucky that Thunderhead is coming through the corner just around that area as well. It was, well, Thunderhead almost had a nightmare up the road. I suppose this time, at least it was the other way around this time, but Renault saying, "Evil, can you sing to me? It might help my recovery." Oh! Sig and Bortz getting into a little bit of a scrap there then. That was a bit naughty there. What did you see? What do you think of that then? That was very much a pull across, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit late getting out of the way, but he probably just didn't see him, to be fair. Easily done. He might have the rear view mirror bug, where it doesn't appear sometimes. And you only ever notice when you come to try and use it.
Yeah, they've also got the other ones below they can use. The actual ring mirrors, it work quite well. And of course, yeah, the other things I'm saying, how close cars are. Or even the mini-map, that normally works quite well as well. Bortz is a legend indeed, and actually spun in turn 1 as well, actually, I believe, almost there. I think he kept it going. Yeah, he definitely did spin at turn 1. Driving about a nose still.
Why is he still going without his front wing?
Yeah, damage is on, we believe. Well, we believe because Vector returned to the pit lane. Red's in the pit lane, Ross, now, so Thunderhead not currently going to be on the front, well, the second row. Well, he is still in the second row, but not on the good part of the second row. It's be interesting. The left side and the right side. I believe the right side might be the cleaner start here. We have the inside. It's a downhill as well, so watch out for perhaps Sig, who might be starting on the right. I believe it is around the circuit on the right. Comes up the hill, gets a big load of dollop of oversteer on the top for a good measure. And down he goes on the curb. He's definitely pushing it, and he has to improve by what is 50 thousandths there. 50 thousandths and a bit more. And then he'll be on the front road. Just trying to do that, Lloyd. It's going to be hard. Clouds above, starting to settle across the beautiful track there. Now, fun fact for you here that I found out. So, basically, whenever it rains around here, the chance of it coming from Spa is actually 90%. If it's coming towards us, through the first corner, so it starts raining towards the bottom of the circle. I mean, it's coming from Spa 90% of the time. So that's an interesting fact for you there, because oh dear, Vectro. That's going to be a spin. Does he keep out the gravel? No, he does not. Struggling, isn't he? He's pushing that car to the limit.
He's got that luxury at the moment, hasn't he?
Yeah. All we have to hope, though, is nothing happens. Gavy's in 8th position. The man who got a podium last time out, remarkably out of nowhere. And I don't think we'll see that achievement done for a while more. But nonetheless, it's good to see Gav having a podium for the first time in 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah. That's how it's motor racing, anything can happen. He just needs Thunderhead to forget to use his brakes in turn 1. Whoops.
Yep, and Gav needs to remember to use the accelerator a little more gently at turn 2. So there you go, and I believe that is the Fanatec behind as well. Williams pursuit, that must be the other Fanatec then. Indeed, it's faster. Of course, the wheel supply, of course, Fanatec, of course, sponsoring that car. One of the most expensive wheels you'll ever find with Fanatec, because they cost a lot of money. Probably why they're sponsoring a car. Gav gets out of the way, and everyone goes on the merry way. Now, interesting thing I want to point out around the circuit. Now, we do hope nothing happens here, but this corner here is going to be very much one you say, if someone makes an overtake, there's going to be an accident. And knowing me, there's going to be a huge accident now. And the first corner as well. It's always been interesting off the start of the races. I think last time they came here, there was a shunt on Project Cars 1. There was a big accident, and it doesn't happen again. What is your opinion of what's going to happen at the start?
And the Dunlop hairpin.
At the first
You
corner.
mean? Oh, first corner. Well, yeah, it's downhill. It's tight. People are going to get varying starts. It's just a case of who's going to be cautious, who's going to be overly cautious, and who's not.
Who's not like that. Another interesting fact about the circuit, apart from the fact, well, the North Slope's literally pulling behind us. On the left here, not many people actually realise this, what it actually is. It's actually a roller coaster on the left there. You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look there, that's a roller coaster on the left.
Just that there?
Bonkers.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's really, you don't really notice it, because I don't think it's there anymore in real life, but it's a really fast roller coaster. It's one of the fastest little roller coasters on the circuit. Really small as well, which is also the reason it's good. Higher in the chat, for your information, total speed is 144 and fastest is 146. Okay, so, oh dear, we can't see the lap times. Well,
Who was saying that?
higher in the chat, so we can't see them, but that means...
That's interesting though, that other people can see them and we can't.
Yeah, well, that's just not for Fastland, so, well, he's not even in existence anymore for us. Let's have a look at, let's know, who do we look at? Solarslater, he's in 10th, well, he is...
He's third then, according to that.
Solarslater,
He's
yeah,
doing 144.
Yeah, he's third, so indeed, so imagine this is going to be, so imagine there's going to be a lot of lag at the start of the race, isn't there now? Because for us it's going to, oh dear, someone's gone off behind. Who was that? That was a Fanatec car off of the hill there.
Didn't see it. What I was going to do is, can you see his lap time on the steering wheel?
No you can't, unfortunately. But we know he's in third place. It does say what position he's in though. If you go back to cockpit, when it's cockpit pretty certain, it did say third position. Third, so interesting stuff there then.
I can't see it because I get loads of information in the way.
Ah yeah, it shows it for me like a little bit. They might be able to pick up on stream there. I think that's position is third, or it might be his lap. One of the two. There it definitely says third. He's cracked his windscreen up as well there, so that's an interesting little thing there. Of course, this track, it definitely is one of those tracks. Of course, redeveloped in the 80s, redeveloped in the 90s, and is unfortunately one of those circuits that you don't really see much of, do you, anymore, because of money.
Yeah, that's right. So many struggle with that these days.
Of course, more tragically, indeed, it's something that happened. I definitely saw a few things around the North Slope. They haven't actually got any that many marshals around the circuit, and there was a huge crash around there. I saw on the good old internet the other day. Loads of cars had a big accident. There was no marshals anywhere, so some of the drivers had to stop, get out, and run for their lives because there was a pile up and loads of cars weren't stopping. So that's pretty remarkable. Three minutes to go in qualifying then until we get those lights going on, and hopefully all the drivers are already up today. Red 15 in the Red 15 going around and in the wall does he go? It takes the nose off there, I think, just about. Might got away with it. Retro improving by 80,000. Does he? Do I curse him now and he goes and spin? Let's hope he doesn't. But down the hill, he's currently going quicker. And this is what he wants to see, just getting that buffer up. Down the hill. And then into the long, winding left-hander. Does that pretty well, 70 miles an hour. Running low on fuel, comes up the Shumi S, which of course Vetro definitely enjoys nice corners like this. I found out this corner isn't very nice when you have DRS sometimes open, because, well, I flicked it at 18 times up there, so never do that. Vetro, though, does do it good. Runs a bit wide. That's going to be another instance. He's not careful. Gets away with it there.
Someone's hit something.
Yeah, someone's hit something somewhere. Well, that might be at the third corner. There's a few cars there. Nonetheless, going well. Vetro coming through the last corner. Angel improving as well. And that's Brass, I think. Is that Gav battling with... I think that might be Thunderhead. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It's Solarslater who's lacking all over the place.
Oops.
Solarslater is on pole position, by the way, right now. So we are getting a feed now. So Solar Solita is on pole, and well, he's in the gravel right now. That's definitely... Oh, and he's gone in spun. Well, he's pushed that thing to the limit. Solar Solita is on pole. We can't see he's on pole, but he's on pole nonetheless. So, that's interesting. So he set a 1:43.5. So, well, this is just annoying for us. I do apologise if you're watching the stream, and of course we don't see this battle. Of course, hopefully we do. But I've got a feeling last time we had something like this, it didn't show the AI, and then everything exploded, and then the stream exploded. So let's hope it doesn't do that this time. But 4 people aren't setting lap times. If you know Hilo and Hijacker are somewhere in the pit lane, of course Hilo and Hijacker won't be setting lap times, and if we get neither, Faster and Solar Solita have, so that's always good then. So we can't see few people, which is annoying. Hopefully when we get the overlay running, it works. Improvement for Angel there as well. Crappy Project Cars 2 can't give us times. Gav 8th position then. If you are just joining us, we've got 1 minute to go in qualification. And what you're seeing on your screen isn't correct. It might reset it when it's over. We'll find out if it gives it. But right now, Solar Solita is on pole position.
Doesn't tell you there.
Yeah, that's not going to give you any information, unfortunately, though. So we have to wait until it's over. Any person who can really challenge is Vectro. Sig is not going to go for another pole. So it's going to be interesting. What can the man from the good old Netherlands do? The Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman. Is he going to try to get that pole position? That's going to be an interesting one.
You know he plays on controller, not on wheel, don't you?
Yep, he's one of those few controllers. There's a... Also, Sig also runs on the wheel, and I know Vector's a controller. Well, yeah, actually, good old rival of him, actually, on the olden days on Gran Turismo and stuff, and of course, it'll be interesting. Solo did rejoin. Well, that'll explain why he's no longer in the universe. Gav going off up the hill nearly, gets to the grass, does some cutting, and down the straight he goes. Another interesting fact is if we run a board of Gav, actually, see if we can see it. Run a board of him right now. You get that? On the right, I don't know if you can see it, but just on the right over there is actually some water. Actually, fun fact, there's a little pond on the right there somewhere. And of course, did you notice the circuit will be the best in the world? 92 seconds to go then. Let's go back to Vectro and see what he's up to. Is he on a lap? He's up the hill, so he's coming towards the end of sector 2. Well, it's the last few corners, so it's going to be interesting. Is he up? Is he down? Can he get a pole here out of nowhere? Well, he's going to be pole on our end, so and he'll probably start on pole. Oof, round the curb. Let's see. Is he 2 temps up, or is he not improving? The answer to is he improving is going to be right now. It's not going to say. Well, we may never know if he's improving. Well, he's got over the curb. Is that lap over? Comes through the last corner. Is he going to suddenly put a 43.5? If he does, he'll be on pole. If he doesn't, then he won't be. Comes the line. Does he improve? No.
No.
Solar Solita will be pole then, as far as we're concerned. It's Vectro, but according to the game, it isn't. Angle, the only one to set a lap time, he's in 6th place. Is he improving? Comes to the 3rd sector, which is extremely late. And, well, there's your... Well, no, probably not really. He's a whole hour down. Well, he comes through the last corner. We'll see if he's going to set a lap time. Does he set a lap? He's 6th. Across the line, stays 6th. Or 7th. So, there's your grid, by the way. Solar Solita, apparently on pole. Vectro, Sig, Red, Thunder, Aloe, Angle, Bort, Gavin, Math, and then, of course, down the back, we've got the others, and, oh, everything's gone blue. Oh, there we go. And Solar Solita is, on pole. There, he's on pole. There we go. Confirmation. Now, if he starts in pole, and the game registers in pole, it's a different entire thing. But, as far as I'm concerned, it is.
Yeah.
There is the official grid then, and seems everything else is in position as well, so that's always good there indeed. We have a few seconds, of course, to do their pre-race setups, and well, some of these drivers have a race setup and a quali setup. Now it'll work normally. Indeed, it might work normally as we're looking at the horrific third-person camera, which is just weird and looks weird in my camera position because it's really zoomed out for me. It's better than that because I have a really wide field of view on my game because I'm one of those bonkers people. Sheer driving pleasant is going to be interesting. What can Hardjacker do from the back and what can Solo Salita do at the front? The first corner is going to be one of the interesting. Who's going to make it through? Oh, yeah. Solo Salita's already on that one. Oh yeah, because they've already, yeah. No, here we are then. Here we are then. At the start of the race, the sinking comes on. Who's going to get off the line correctly? 5 lights. Go! Who gets a good start? It seems all good off the front row. Vectro going. Vectro pulling along. He's going to go to the lead. They've got Sig on the outside. It's going to be 3 into turn 1. Is it all going to be clean? The answer to that is a grand total of yes. It seems to be. Running wide. There goes Thunderhead. He's going to jump up to 2nd. Sig drops down to 4th. And this is going well for Vectro already. Pulling away. There's contact at the back. I heard contact somewhere. That might have been Bort's. Math Gamer's lost his front ring. So Salita is and Faster have blitzed out. So never mind that. Thunderhead, 2nd position, already coming under pressure then from Sig. So it's interesting. So things going on. Oh, there's all kinds of carnage going on. Bort's lost his front ring there. We've got cars at the back losing their front rings. There's a bit of a problem at turn number 1 then. So he said there's going to be problems. And look at all the carnage that have gone on then. Vectro leads already then. And already putting out a lead from Thunderhead with 2nd. Sig then challenging already. And I don't know where is Solo Salita, but is he down to 13th? Oh dear. Sig! That's Sig! Oh my goodness! That's crucial! And oh, there's carnage, there might be oil on the circuit, they're all going off. There's another one in the back of them. There's one of the Remco cars. Here's Gav, he's in 8th. Down to 7th. He'll go to Sig if he's not careful. Sig's right at the back now. Well, this is carnetic start then. And, well, what can you say here? Sig's got a work to do. Date's one of them. That'll be the 2nd one. He'll have to slot in. Where's he going to go? He'll pull out to the right. Does he pull to the left? He goes to the right, goes down the inside, backs out of it because our lime car's going down the inside of another car. He's trying down the inside of that car. That's all going on here. Alright, Jack, I presume they're all going to pit then. Let's watch the 3 cars in the pit lane, 4 cars in the pit lane. How many more are in the pit lane when you come around the corner? Oh dear! Is he at the pit? That was Bortz has hit the pit wall. Oh dear, that's problems there. Forget slow. He's in 4th position, by the way. That is amazing start from him. Soon to the back. Look at all the people in the angle. Hijacker, Matt Gamer, Bort, Allo Champs, all in the pit lane. Already. Solo Salita is somewhere. Sig is up to 6. Solo Salita is down the field somewhere.
Yeah, he's not registering his laps again, is it?
No.
I think he's 2nd.
He is 2nd. See, so, these are serious issues we've got now then. So, Solo Salita somewhere around the field. He is in 2nd, we now confirm. So, we'll have to try and play fiddle with this. But they're miles ahead of everyone else. And this is going to be interesting now. Because Solo Salita is on the back of Vectro here. He's about a 2nd off. Salita, then further back, we've got a bit of a wibble on down the back there. So 2 people battling further back. Chicane, I think they all got through cleanly, they have. Hello to Thomas Ethan, and there was a 3-wide battle there. Is that Id Forget battling with one of the Remco cars? That's Sig, I think, up to 6th, is that not? Yes, Sig. No, that is it. No, that's his teammate. Getting
That must be
confusing.
red.
Yeah, it must be red. So the field, of course, being spread out, of course, because of the glitch, already taking everyone up immediately at the start. And if he gets trying down the inside of the McLaren, doesn't do so there. There is faster indeed.
No speed. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, but the curbs doing well. Vectra leads. Does he lead? I don't know if Vectra's leading. Just about. He's just about leading from Solis-Lita, who is second, by the way. He may say he's 30. He's not 30, but I don't think faster's 40. So I don't know where faster is in all this either. So
I was trying to work that out earlier. I think he's about 6th.
yeah, but definitely closer. So unfortunately, another glitch takes another victim. He's on that one, of course. He won't be. He's on that 3. He's keeping with the leader quite well. And Vectra is not used to having a green car right behind him, but he's used to having one going into him. Hopefully not, though. As they're coming to lap people already, I believe. Yeah, they are. So that is, must be Borch. It is. So already on lap 3, they're lapping people. So Salita, oof. Just runs into the back of Vectra there. Gets out of it that time. Might be so lucky next time around, though, if he tries it. Back, it seems everything's going well so far. As Borch gets a nice run, actually, on, I believe that is Angle there. Let's see, is Borch going down the inside? There he is. Oh, pulls across there. To the outside. Borch trying. Does he get it through? Might try a cut back into turn 2. Well, he won't do that. He might spear across into Vectra's path. Oh, no, that can't do that. And into the lead goes Solis-Lita. That is unfortunate there. That is disgusting behaviour that was there, pulling over like that. He may have made a mistake. We don't know. But definite blocking in my books then. Vectra going for the lead and takes it back low. He's not giving up. He's on the outside and takes the lead straight away from Solis-Lita. I think he isn't going to battle too hard there because that was not very kind for him there. And here we are,
seemed like he let him through, but
yeah, it looks like he let him through. Perhaps with the finger. Perhaps he saw that as a probably horrible move. Then definite pulled across. Didn't probably know where he was. Oh, Solis-Lita locking up. Well, Solis-Lita second place. Vectra coming on a lap another car. That is one of the back markers, and that must be. That's Angel, indeed it is, and then that is Matt just up the road there. Matt Gamer, of course, not the other one. He's commentating. It's weird, I know. People get confused. It's a common trend. There's now 40 Matts in life. As let's see, he gets out of the way here. Again, that's really bad blocking there. That is. I don't know what the driver's doing. Was there contact there? Oh, yes. Contact! Salita's round! Rolling! That was a car! That's Matt Gamer rolled over! He must have rolled over there. Where is he? He's on his roof in the gravel somewhere. That's a huge accident. Indeed, he's rolled it. That is a horrible accident. He's in the wall. He can't believe it. That's the last thing he wants to do. And red down there, so there's contact with another car there. That is huge. And he's in the gravel. This is what is going on here. There's all kinds of carnage. He's driving the wrong way. What is he doing? Angel's gone, he's driving the wrong way. This is disgusting behaviour here in the pit lane, but drove the wrong way. That must have been Angel he crashed with. Well, this is absolutely remarkable. What this means is his gap's already up to 7th, by the way. Red's in the pit lane. There goes round Borch again, then, we presume. 6 up to 5th. Well, boy, oh boy, has this been carnage already. Well, Thunderhead's now 2nd. Solis-Lita's in the pit lane, so he's lost his front wing. Stewards are going to be very much busy tonight with this one. I'm definitely going to be saving the replay, and I do have to say, real risk to. Solis-Lita exits the pit lane. Matt Gamer joins it, of course. Rolling over pretty spectacularly there, Len. So I did say he was being a bit dangerous. I'm pretty certain that might get called a race ban for that, unfortunately. Red 15 saying Angel blue flag, so Red 15 is in trouble already. I think, is he in the race? He is still somewhere there.
So long in the pits, he's got time to send a message on chat.
No, that's bonkers. So Angel won. Of course, must have been the one who's caused problems there. It's all gone horribly wrong then at the opening of the race. We're only on lap 5, by the way. There's already been a huge crash. Sig is challenging. Is that Io?
Io.
It is. Math Game has gone as well. So we now have 12 runners. That's causing serious lag alert occasion there. Buttons then. So this could be interesting. Down the inside. Does he get it? It's going to be awkward. Does do it. Goes on the outside. Does he get him? Yes, he does. Io not putting up too much of a fight there. Against his good rival, good friend, I believe, as well. Not really going to push him too hard. He's in 5th. He's doing well for that team. And, well, everything's going on. Solo Sleater is, I don't know what position he's in anymore. He's somewhere on the field.
I have no idea now.
We're never going to know what position he is. Who is he near? That's going to be the thing. That's Gav, so 7th, I'd imagine. I'm imagining he is in 7th place there, lads.
He wasn't in the pits that long.
He must have been in the pit lane for a really short time, or either that is a lap down. We'll never know, ever, if he's a lap down now. So we'll find out if he wins at the end of this race. He might do. Meanwhile, Vectra's got a 10-second lead over Thunderhead. As Gav might be battling. Well, Solicitor gets down the inside, crosses the line, doesn't go past. I don't know. He might be going past. I imagine he has got past. Well, we'll never know. Unfortunately, Io in 5th place, running nice and smoothly down the back. And everything is going well so far. (9:23) UK time then today, and well, today is going well. Indeed, driving quite erratically, a few drivers here. Of course, this track not one for people driving the wrong way. Vectro, of course, did that once upon a time, and a long time ago. There is Vectro, and that was a straight he drove backwards, of course, trying to get another lap ages ago. Thunderhead, 2nd place. He is battling or lapping a Fanatec. In the background, you got a few cars behind. That's Sig up to 4th, by the way, and if he gets in 3rd, so that's how fast Sig is going, by the way. He is going like an absolute bat out of hell. And I don't imagine he won't be leading this race at some point during this race. He's definitely going to get another position. Vectro's definitely going to be under pressure because that
They're
gap
all running pretty low fuel as well, so they're going to have to stop again.
Yeah. Well, a long race, only on lap 7 of 29, as Thunderhead trying to lap. I believe. I'm not sure if he's trying to lap someone or they're battling. I don't know if he's legitimately in 12.
Could be a battle.
That could be a battle.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, down the inside he goes. Either way,
nice
gets
move.
through. If it was a lap car or not, we'll never know. But it does get past. Don't forget. Now going to be trying to get back past Sig. He's doing his own bit of driving here. Doing well though.
It forgets he's on the long run.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got loads of fuel on board.
83 litres of fuel. So what have you thought of the start so far?
Well, clean turn 1 to a point, and then it didn't become clean.
It went very much downhill from there.
But at least it's at the mid pack to the back of the field rather than the front.
Front ring down there. So whoever's coming in the pit there, and you'll find out who that is right about now.
Be interesting to see if Sol Solita submits a claim for his attempted overtaking the back. I didn't see what happened. I didn't see if he actually got blocked or didn't know which side he was going to go.
Oh dear, there's Bort. Not having much luck, is he? I'm definitely sure. Well, it was here it happened, so I'm presuming, from what it looked like, that gamer thought they were going one way, then switched very dramatically the other. Perhaps that DRS. Sig, where is he going? Well, that was off track, wasn't it?
From what I saw.
Well, that's interesting. It's up to second now. So, whatever's happened there, it must surely has to give the position back there.
Oh.
Well, no, it really doesn't. Oh dear. Ah. Have they crashed into each other? Yep. Has there been an incident here with that? Hio as well. Something's gone on then. Have they all crashed and Siggs has gone and taken them all round then? This could be interesting. What's happened here? Oh dear. Hio round. Oh, he's definitely got damage there. Sig doesn't have damage, so he's now in second. But something very dramatic has happened here. As 4 drivers have had an incident at some point during this already.
So I think Sol Solita's going to get all these 3, isn't he?
I'm imagining so. I don't know. Might be. Sig's in the pits. Sig must have damage. Maybe he got collected. I don't know what's going on. Well, one of them's it forgets continue with no nose cone. Well, this is absolutely remarkable. I've never seen such carnage in a motor race for a long time. Every time I seem to commentate over a race, there seems to be a monumental accident. So I think I've got a habit of this. I should just I don't know. Bonkers. Solita, he's gonna jump up a few positions. I don't know. Is he a lap down? Is he a lap up? Is he gonna overtake cars? I'm presuming he is now in third.
Third. And he's now chasing down Idforgets.
I don't know what position he's even in.
That's what I think.
He's on that one. It might have been a scheduled stop, but from where he is he still in? He's back out, so maybe it was a sudden pit in. Yeah, it might have gone for fuel, but I don't know. But Thunderhead definitely had damage. He's stayed in there for a lot longer. So it's Hio. They've definitely tangled up. Oh, that might be Bort's off in the gravel there at the last corner. Is that Bort's gone off? It is, pulling to a stop. No, I think that's by going. Well, what can you say?
So this is ruined Idforgets' race now, isn't it?
Yeah,
he didn't want to stop at all.
There. Look how much damage he's got on that car. Look how he's dropping here. So, interesting to say the least. What I can say here, it's a very dramatic race, and it's confusing because what it means is we don't know who's where and where's who. Well, we do believe is Solar Solita's in third. No, we can't confirm that because, well, it says he's in 12 and on that one, but we don't know. Sig might be, well, so Sig could be third.
Yeah, Sig's third on there, but you can see he's behind Sol Solita.
He could be fourth, or he could be third and Solo's a lap down somehow. We don't know. We're going to have to presume they're battling, unfortunately. We know his Vectro's leading by 27.6 seconds now. So, by the looks of it, on that 10 by the way of 29, so 19 to go. My mic is making noises, by the way. Is it making noises?
Yeah, it is now. You're crackling up.
Uh-oh. Is it good now?
That's good now.
Right, we're good. Apologies there.
Leave it alone. Stop pecking it.
Oh, I did touch it. Oh, thanks there for letting me know there in the chat that my mic is doing a weird thing. I literally can't stop it doing that either. It's an annoying thing. There's down the braking zone. That is someone going off the circuit. That might be Thunderhead. Yes, down the inside. He's not giving up. He's going to fight for all his will. Doesn't give up. Just like the Empire didn't. The British one at least. They never give up and keeps it there until Germany and everyone will eat them alive. I think Red might be Italian. He's going to go around the outside here. This could be interesting. That's going to be a brave move around the outside turn 4 or 5. Doesn't get it. Down the brakes, gets the car turned in. Still in 6th position, or 7th, we don't know, might be in 7th. Let's see if Sig's currently overtaking anyone. He's closing up, he's a second up already. The gap's 32 seconds to the leader. Only on that 10. And it's all going well so far then.
Sig has a lot of speed at the moment.
Yeah, Sig is coming like a rocket. He forgets, definitely got damage, I believe. Well, either that or
he's losing about 5-6 seconds a lap at the moment.
He's trying to carry on. He's gonna ruin his race. Red still battling, and I think it's just past. Yes, passing Thunderhead there then. Number 25 in 5th position. Red 15 in 5th, not even the number 25, so that makes me bonkers. Catching up to Io now. I'll be challenging him in the coming few corners. Right over the back of Max, a little ready on the back of Io then. So let's see how quick he can disperse of the newcomer then, of course, the one who does so well in the Group A, I believe. He's a Group A driver as well. Me too. Then, 2 different car classes, chucked in rather at the last moment to replace whoever it was who used to drive that car.
Husa. It was Husa.
Well, indeed, yes, Hussar. Oh, well, there was they were battling. Io's now pointing in a different direction. Well, 3 on the circuit, that'll drop him down to 7th or 8th, I don't know, one of the two. Is Sig still battling? Is he passed? I don't know, where is Sig? 3C, is he battling? No. Well, Sig's coming up to lap or battle something, or someone is really close to someone, I don't know who he's close to. That's
technically fighting Salsalita, look.
Yeah, could be battling in some position. All we know is he might not be. He might just be 12th, legitimately, and we're looking really confused. But nonetheless, they're close apparently. As Sidejacker battling with Thunderhead down the inside. He'll go down the inside. Late braking, jumps over the curb. Thunderhead's going to go around the outside if he's not careful. Doesn't do so.
Nice move.
Red battling Hio. So, Red's gone off?
He must have done, yeah.
I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest. I'm confused about everything. It seems every time we go to something's happened. I think they're battling now at the behind. Yes, they're closing. Apparently, they're about together. If anyone's got the Scooby-Doo what's going on, put it in the chat, because right now I'm completely lost, because the timings are so broken right now. All it's telling me is, well, Faster and Salsalita are last, and Vector and if he gets a leading, which they're not. Well, Vector's leading, and if he gets, might be second, but I don't know. Well, I was saying that, this could be interesting. You're closing, actually. Sig and Salsalita actually are closing up for it gets now, look. I believe that is Salsalita and if he gets.
So
I think they made contact there. So we believe that's for position. According to our calculations, it might be at least. If it's true or not, it's a different story. But nonetheless, Sig's going to make an easy move here. Yeah, there's definite damage this time. I think he's actually hit the back of them. Hio is currently in a little bit of a squabble for 7th, 8th and 6th, and whatever position they're actually going to be in after the end of this is, I don't know. Hio can't get past Thunderhead yet. He's going to go right up behind him. As someone bumps over the curb on the inside. I think that might have been a definite bollard damage there for Red 15. Took a bollard out with his nose. Uh-oh.
It's a bit laggy.
Yeah, a bit laggy. Don't like seeing lag. Doesn't normally end well, but nonetheless, it's all going well. Getting very close up behind Hio here, who's struggling to get past Thunderhead.
It's going to do him down here.
Yeah, might try down the inside. That'd be a brave one down the inside. Almost turns in on him there. Does get through, I believe, just about. Yes, he is now ahead. So Hio flustered under brakes. Almost turned in there. That could have ended tragically. Over the hills they go, and Solis is somewhere far, far away. That's hashtag pad for the win there. It's for Vectro, driving really well. 43 seconds each in the lead from Sig, who is not second. I don't know, is he second? Yeah, we'll fight. What,
no, he's third. He's third.
Might
Solis
be.
is second.
Might be. We still don't know. We're presuming he is.
He's about 5 seconds behind Solsolita.
Yeah, we are. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're having to play a guessing game because Solsolita's broke the world. Here's a bonkers battle going on further back, meanwhile. Between 4 cars, running wide, there's Thunderhead. He might take a swerve across here. There we go then. Red down the inside then. This could be tasty there. There's Vector catching up to them. Red 15 takes 6 plays. Thunderhead's going to come back straight at it. Does not so. Runs a bit wide. What's up for Hio now challenging as well. Whilst they've got to look out, there's Vector coming up to lap them all. And if you're wondering what's going on in this race, we don't know. We're on lap 15 at 29. Fastest in the pit lane. Who we don't even know where he actually is in the field either, actually. That's a good point. Where is Faster in the field? We never know.
No idea.
We'll never know. He might be like 5th or 6th. So Sleater Lope, 2nd, allegedly. And some 30 seconds off the lead if he gets. And Jark up. Red, Higher and Thunderhead. Alla and Gav, and Bordson faster and Solsolita somewhere we don't know what's going on down the back. But never mind about that. Petro trying to get past Hio here. Does do him around the outside. Hio backs out of it pretty quickly there. So Hio got past Thunderhead now, by the way. I'm pretty certain he was behind last time we looked a few seconds ago, so now he's ahead.
We're only at half distance, you know, and Sig is catching Vectro pretty quick.
Yeah, well, Vectro's in the pit lane actually, 7.6 litres. Did he just hit the wall in the pit lane nearly there?
I
think he did. Well, there's a second on the pit lane. Sig might go to the end. I don't know, this could be interesting. Is Sig going to try to the end?
15 laps, 50 litres. Ooh.
Might be close.
It's less than 2 litres a lap, so... Sorry, no, I won't talk about it. He can. He's going to the end on that, isn't he?
Very likely.
This is going to be close.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be close. He's going to get past him. Simply put, Solsolita leads. Sig, second. Vectro in the pit lane for a long, long, long time. I think just leaving, actually, right now. Yes.
These two have been trading laps, fastest laps, I think, from what I've seen. Even though you can't tell it's Solsolita, I'm looking at the gap to Sig, and he's always in the background.
Yeah, always looming presence They are. Vetro, meanwhile, is now in third. I'm saying Project Cars 1 was far superior. If Forgets is in the pit lane finally with no nose cone, so it'll be a long pit stop, I'd imagine. Well, it's now going to be a three-man battle for the lead, I believe. But anything can happen here, and it usually does when I'm here.
They're all going to the finish.
Yeah, we imagine they will all go to the finish now, so it's going to be a race to the line. Be an interesting battle here. It's Vetro coming to lap GAVRA then. Gav gets quickly out of the way there. Of course, two legends of their own thing. One a champion, one also not a champion, but a race winner at least, and he's a podium. Finished it finally after 2 years, but nevertheless. Doing well. Io in the pit lane. Comes back out quick as he can. Carries on his merry way.
Going to the end. Was that a mistake or was it lag?
Well, Sig, I think he lost the rear there. Wherever it is, it's very interesting now. The question is, what's going to happen now to the end of the race? That is the most important question. Sig, doing well. The Socialita leads the way then, as we carry on. Down's going to be to the end of the race, and who is going to win? That's the good point. We'll find out very soon, and we'll definitely find out who's going to win. I'm thinking Sig might be good, but Vectro closing up as quick as he can, and that's going to be the important question here.